Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be doing a tutorial on how to start the Airbus A320. So, a follower asked me, well, how do you do it? Because he or she also has this set. And so, it's pretty hard or complicated in some way. It's not actually hard, but, it's somehow complicated. I don't know why. I mean, there's just a lot of systems on a plane like this. And, so first of all, you want to do your normal walk around. For example, you have to do, for example, remove the chocks, observe the tires, observe ailerons, and observe rudder, observe tires, observe struts. And then, over here, you can press Shift-C or just click on the door to enter the aircraft. Now, inside the aircraft, you'll find yourself in a very complicated, cockpit. And first of all, you want to check if you have ground power. So that is a veil that will have a green light on the GND power. Alright, so over here we can download our SimBrief stuff. And over here you can toggle your GPU, your chocks, your engine covers, jetways, and you can just get your cabin lights on for the comfort of passengers. And over here, you can enter your SimBrief ID, and you can calibrate your throttles, which is the actual quadrant you have in real life. And then, the cockpit is, if you understand it, it's very easy to operate. Because, everything is organized, and, it's just not that hard for professionals. So over here you have your FCU and your PFD stuff. And once you have external power on, it's not GND power. It's EXT power. I mean, some planes I think it's GND power. And then the whole cockpit is, I'll do that later. So first of all, you want to get your IRS on and get your crew supply, oxygen on. And the cockpit is put in 3 different, stripes kind of thing. 3 different rows. And it's, I pointed it out on my mouse. Alright. And then the lower parts is also put in 4 different areas. And over here you have your engine displays and your eCam, which you can see your status of your plane. And if you want to listen to your Q&A stuff, you can do that by the ATIS channel. And then over here you will have your first flight instrument on. So that is not your main indication light, because that is only a backup one, and the actual one is over here. Is not over here. You have to wait for 8 minutes or 7 minutes, I forgot. Now you want to start your APU. You want to have your APU on and then wait 5 seconds and then press the start button. And as you can see, our APU is now on in the eCam screen. And sometimes the ATC is, not working. And the engine temperature, I don't know how you call it. Why is it called EGT? It's the temperature of the engine, and that will go up very quickly. And over here you have your lights and everything. And right now at JFK, so it's very detailed. And I recommend y'all just close the indication stuff because it really causes some serious lag, like genuine. So right now you don't want an ignition start. I just put it there because my last flight didn't go well. It was still at ignition start. And as you can see, I'm right now just kind of just working with the throttle because, well, if you buy the Airbus A320 or Airbus family throttle quadrant, it kind of fights with the simulator. Like, as you can see, I'm right now at climb on my throttle quadrant, and it's still at idle. I'm still at climb, and then oh my god, I am at idle, and then it's at climb. Now you want to calibrate this for like a few minutes because it might not work out, and also with the reverse thrust. As you all know, planes have reverse thrusts, and sometimes it just does not work out. And I'll set that at idle reverse, which it still doesn't, it refuses to have reverse thrusters. And over here I just changed it to mode normal. Now after your APU is good, you can turn on your fuel pumps, or tank pumps, and then get your APU bleed on. You want to start engine 2 first, and then start engine 1. Over here I made a mistake, but I corrected it. And then after you switch this on, you want to switch to ignition start. And over here you can see our N2 is going up, and our N1 is also going up as well. And if you look at the engine right now, so it's set 2, the this is a bit loud, please do not do anything with it. Please don't correct it. And as you can see, it's spinning way faster than engine 1 because engine 1 is at a still position. And like there's just way more potential energy. There's just way more kinetic energy on the engine number 2 than engine number 1. So right now it still has 1 minute of alignment of the flight instruments. And like on a Cessna, for example, Cessna 150 or Cessna 172, you don't need to, do the IRS stuff. Well, you might need to in the newer versions because it's not very old flight displays. It's still glass. How'd that come out? So over here is our co-pilot. He has 3 stripes. Well, here he's just basically useless. And if we start engine number 1 and walk into the cabin, very normal, and then walk near engine number 1. This is our fully modeled cabin, and as you can see, it's very detailed. Although you can walk through seats, that's not very detailed, but hey, and you will hear the PTU running. Yep, there's the PTU. Alright. So, it isn't that hard. Look, you have your flight instruments now. It's not that hard to fly a plane. I mean, it's not as hard as people think. Just starting the plane isn't hard, and once your engines are all started, you just need to switch it back to mode normal, or mode NORM on the throttle quadrants, and you can close your AP. You can cool your APU down. And over here is your flight instruments. You can press the comma key to auto correct your forgot what it is, but yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. This is a bit long. As you can see, I have my OBS on already. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.